Here's the Elliott Wave Forecast for August 10th, 2011. The Nasdaq 10-day chart. It appears that we have completed the big crash third wave, and we got an upward four at the close. And during the entire day, I saw this pattern as being completed. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the Dow, I saw the five-wave pattern in the third wave, which is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And then I anticipated a rally to as high as 11,375, and most people were like, "You're crazy! There's no way you can rally like 600 points from the from the lows." And this is around when we started the rally, middle of the day. I was like around 10:30. I had a 10-day chart which showed a five-way pattern down in the Dow, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And let me show it actually. Here it is, 10:30. Excuse me. The chart. I'm just gonna go to the chart. 10:30, 10:24. All right, this is an amazing chart. But basically, I said if the Dow completed five waves down and extended third wave down, we could be seeing the start of a real up at four. If this is the case, we could see the bounce as high as 11,375 at 0.32, with down 1.3. And bear markets rallies like this are very possible. And yeah, I pretty much called it right on the like. I had my doubts. I have to admit I had my doubts when the Fed came out with a decision, but then I was validated, or as not Vil. I was proven right, and it seemed crazy at the time that the ride 11,375 wasn't possible, but we ended up getting the gigantic rally at the close, as you can see in the Dow 10-day chart. We got a gigantic rally at the close, so I called it right. But yeah, again, I had my doubts when we dropped in the around 2:30ish, 2:30 to 3 o'clock. But then the big rally at the close just made made me correct. I made a really good call. Anyway, again, as I saw in the chart that I just showed you, there was clearly five wave down. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the third wave, there'd be wave 1, wave 2, extended third wave, and then a 4 is very possible. So I anticipate the Dow to complete at least a 4 to around 11,350, 11,300 to the upside. And if we get a full corrected 4, that means the crash is over. That means, yes, the third wave crash is over. And the worst case scenario is they go to fifth wave down. So tomorrow, the worst case scenario is that we rally to 11,300 to 11,350 and then drop in a fifth wave and then fade all the way through down below 10,600. That's the worst case scenario. But best case scenario is that we bottomed. But I'm actually anticipating a fifth wave down because I'm being conservative. But if this is the bottom, that'd be great. But I anticipate a fifth wave down. S&P, I saw this pattern again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extended third wave crash is over. We got a fourth wave. A fourth wave would arrive to 1180, and the S&P we got to 1172. So worst case scenario is that we find resistance at 1180 and then drop in a fifth wave. Best case scenario is that we bottomed, but again I'm being conservative, so I anticipate a fifth wave down. I mean, 0.382 of this entire drop from 1305 to around 1100 is exactly 1180. So we're only 8 points away from that. So basically, I believe that this crash wave is over, but we still have a little more downside, but it won't be as nasty as this, because that's a crash wave. For Nasdaq, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third wave is crash. Third wave is completed. In worst case scenario, is we find resistance at 2515 and drop into fifth wave. But again, fifth waves are the weakest wave in a sequence, and they can truncate, which means that they might not find a new low. So worst case scenario again is, and then indices that we rally to 2515 in the Nasdaq and then drop in a fifth wave. Worst case scenario for S&P is that we rally to 1180 and drop in a fifth wave. The worst case scenario for the Dow is that we rally to 11,300, 11,350 and drop in a fifth wave. But the best case scenario is that we bottomed. That's a wrap.